The Prime Minister will be meeting his new cabinet very shortly, and we'll get to that in just a bit. But first, let's hear out from the ministers themselves on the new challenge that awaits them and reactions to changes in the cabinet.
I'm grateful to Honorable Suresh Prabhuji for always supporting me, always being there to give me guidance, his blessings. He has always treated me like a younger brother. And I will forever be grateful to Sureshji for his continuing support. A big thank you to the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for the trust he has reposed in me by giving me this opportunity to look after commerce and industry.
मेरे छोटे भाई परम मित्र पीयूष गोयल जी ने आज कॉमर्स इंडस्ट्री मंत्रालय का कारोबार संभाला है। मैं पूरी मात्रा में विश्वास रखता हूं कि उनके नेतृत्व में हमारे यहाँ के जो सचिव है, यहाँ के जो हमारी टीम है, उनके साथ साथ वो इतना अच्छा काम करेंगे कि देश में आने वाले दिनों में एक बड़ी मात्रा में कॉमर्स और उद्योग दोनों क्षेत्र में, वाणिज्य और उद्योग दोनों क्षेत्र में एक बड़ी मात्रा में अच्छा काम देखने को भी हमें जरूर मिलेगा।
Now the priority is to make sure that power is available 24/7 and in a reliable fashion, so that you stop thinking about power. It's always there. You must assume that it's always there, and do this in a sustainable way. Now to do it in a sustainable way, we have to work on all the three segments, that is generation, transmission and distribution. That we'll do, all steps in the value chain we'll work on, so that it becomes sustainable. And I'm only giving the broad outlines. And the next is changing the energy mix. Now that is again something we started work on, and we'll continue that because that also is a priority for us. Environment is a priority for us as a country.
So do we understand that tariff policy, Electricity Act amendment and stress assets will also have focus in the second term?
Absolutely. All the work which we started in the first term, 1.5 years, we'll complete.
किसान को फायदे में लाने के लिए जो जो प्रयत्न हो सकते हैं सरकार की सीमाओं के अंतर्गत, उसमें कोई भी कोर कसर नरेंद्र मोदी जी का नेतृत्व नहीं छोड़ेगा।
सर, कोई 2-3 पहलू जिस पे आपने टारगेट किया हो कि ये सारी सुविधाएं दी जाएंगी किसानों के लिए, एमएसपी है, बाकी चीज़ें हैं जो किसानों को मिली हैं पिछली सरकार में भी, कोई टारगेट है आपके लिए अगले 5 साल के लिए?
एमएसपी तो हम लोग पहले से ही 1.5 गुना घोषित कर चुके हैं और वो एमएसपी मिल रहा है। राज्य सरकारों को ठीक प्रकार से खरीद करने की आवश्यकता है जिससे कि उसका लाभ हर किसान को मिलेगा।
मेरा सौभाग्य है कि जो भी जिम्मेदारी मिला है, मैं प्रधानमंत्री के रोड मैप के साथ उसको उन ऊंचाइयों पर ले जाने का काम करूंगा। और मुझे एक और सौभाग्य है कि मैं बिहार में एनिमल हस्बेंड्री, फिशरी, डेयरी का काम संभाल चुका हूं एक राज्य में, तो हो सकता है आगे भी मुझे ये करने में अच्छा लगे।
सबसे पहले तो मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी को धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि उन्होंने पुनः मुझे दायित्व के लिए चुना, और इस चीज़ का मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि जो भी दायित्व दिया जाएगा उसको हम पूरी तरह से उसका निर्वहन करेंगे ताकि जनता का भी भला हो और सरकार की साख भी बनी रहे।
हमारी पूरी टीम जैसे पिछले 5 साल निरंतर अथक परिश्रम में काम किया है, आने वाले दिनों में भी पूरा टीम उससे ज़्यादा मेहनत करेगी। तेल की उत्पादन, गैस की उत्पादन हम लोगों की प्राथमिकता रहेगी। पिछले 5 साल में कई सारे रिफॉर्म्स हुए हैं, कई सारे अनबंडलिंग हुए हैं, कई सारे डी बॉटलनेकिंग हुए हैं, जिसकी लाभ, जिसकी फायदा अभी मिलने की समय आया है।
Saraman is an extremely competent and also capable person. She did well in her earlier portfolio. Sincerely wish her the best. Hope she will able to face, lead the nation to face the challenges which are very serious in the economic sector. Now, the GST Council, Arun Jaitley had followed approach which was say consensus building, taking everybody into confidence. In fact, it was this time which enabled the GST to be realized. I hope these traditions will be taken forward. So I wish her the best.
Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman now in North Block. She's of course held the commerce portfolio as well in the past. So, you know, the expectation was Amit Shah. The market now gets Nirmala Sitharaman. What do you make of it?
So, I remember asking you before we walked in that if you remember who the Treasury Secretary of the USA is.
Steve Mnuchin.
Yeah, but now you've mugged it up, right? So the issue is administrations are really run on policies which the Prime Minister sets.
Yeah.
And if even I look back to Narasimha Rao's time when Manmohan Singh was brought in, he was really an unknown commodity. In Nirmala's case, she's proven her credentials in every ministry which was handed over to her. And one has no reason with a professional technocrat in that sense, which is the background she brings, and with the support of the finance ministry officials, which are very much there, as long as the direction which is set is carried forward, and she can then galvanize and bring the whole GST Council and the states and all together to become Team India. One is hopeful that one will start to see the major action which is expected. And I think there'll be a lot of support then coming from Prime Minister's office as well.
Well, that has been the case for not just the finance ministry, but every ministry in the last 5 years as well. But, you know, then again, there does become that bandwidth issue that, you know, can the PMO be running every large ministry?
So if you have heavyweights in that sense, if you're trying to draw that parallel, that if now you have Rajnath Singh and Amit Shah running home and defense, at least that's kind of off your head. Because even in the External Affairs Ministry, there's Jai Shankar, who is new as a minister in that sense, which also will in some sense be driven by the PMO. And the Prime Minister, of course, has held this view for the last 5 years, even when Sushma Swaraj was around, that it was really him carrying India's image and ambassadorship to the rest of the world. And maybe these two continue. And also, economic policy making a lot now is to do with how you deal with your counterparts in the world. So having the benefit of being in the Commerce Ministry with all of those negotiations also behind her, it might be a lot more externally focused Finance Ministry and External Affairs Ministry as well. And it has to work together in tandem.
Fundamentally, everybody is looking that the Modi ji, the last person who's the poor to poorest, will be addressed and to eradicate poverty and create job. And for that, from my side, I always said, the Mother Earth is saying, you have done good above the ground. Below the ground, you are importing, spending so much of foreign exchange, hard-earned money, into the oil, in the gold, in coal, copper. Please, we have enough resources. Keep simple policy, mining policy, oil policy, and produce in the country with keeping in the mind sustainability.
I'm comfortable with all the choices because they're all experienced people and people who've had a track record in the last 5 years of working hard. That's most important. I think they're people who are trusted by the public. I think it's a good. Mr. Modi has put in very good, responsible people at the top. See, we need to encourage consumption across the board, not just auto industry. I think across the board we need to encourage consumption. Perhaps because of elections, things have slowed down. That's what I hope. And also some amount of liquidity issues in the market with NBFCs, retail finance. I think these are the areas where I would request the government to focus on.
The Prime Minister is beginning his second innings with a robust cabinet and a robust experience behind him. There are many issues that confront, particularly the economy, which has slacked down a little bit, and we needs a great amount of reforms, policy changes that would help it to come up. Now, besides the infrastructure ministries that have to spend money and that have to get things done, Finance Ministry, which is also our economy ministry, is equally important for this to happen. And I think given the choice, Nirmala has been last time the number 2 minister in finance. I think it's a good choice. I expect them. I wish this new cabinet well. Indian economy needs a robust push, and we hope that they can deliver it.
All right.